Apricots Homebrew, coming at you with a beer review. Today I'm with my good friends Jim and David. I don't think anyone's seen David before. David has joined us on a number of beer adventures, and I'm sure we'll be doing a number more. And we're going to be drinking a lot of beer tonight. But for now, we've got a beer that came to us from our good friend Rich from Rich's World Beer Tour. Here it is. This is the Apricot Vista. It's a Berliner Weiss from Schell Brewing out of New Ulm, Minnesota. And it's a big 4.9% ABV. Now, some unique things about this beer. It spent 9 months in primary fermentation in a 1936 cypress wood lagering tank. Then it was transferred onto 4,700 pounds of apricots and re-fermented for an additional 3 months. So this should be a unique beer. We've got some fun food here we're going to enjoy it with later, but let's get it cracked open. There we go. All right, so here we go. It had a nice head to start, which dissipates quickly, but that's pretty typical of the style. You also had the bubbles rising up too. So I think apricot's a good description of color, don't you think?
Yeah. Just a touch of cloudiness. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little hazy. So let's get the nose. You get the apricots right away. There's no question. You get a light hint of a lemon tart on it, and you get some nice funkiness on it. At least that's what I've got. Who wants to jump in with whatever they got on the nose?
I'm with him. He nailed it. Perfect. It smells great.
It's got the farm funk on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really is. It's got just a beautiful scent. I think I pretty much nailed it the first time. So I'd say let's jump in. Cheers. I've not been disappointed with anything that's come from Schell. This one on the taste though, for me, you get the apricot, but it seems like you get a lot of that funky barnyard on there, and a good bit of that lemon tartness is one of the predominant tastes.
I just ate a piece of that cheddar, aged cheddar, so I didn't get a ton of tartness, but maybe I will here in a minute. But it tastes amazing. It's like totally perfect summertime beer.
Yeah, I mean, I get the tartness, but it's not overpowering.
Right.
It doesn't wrestle away, you know, the primary apricot flavors there. It's great.
And that's a great clarifier, because the tart's there, but this is really mild in terms of the sour and the tart flavors. There's a nice balance of the sweetness on there. It's not as effervescent as some Berliner Weisses can be, but God, it is. It's a beautiful summer beer.
It's dangerous.
Well, 4.9, we're pretty safe, but yeah. All right, we're going to take a little time with this. It's not super complex, and we'll come up with some numbers. All right, well, I'm enjoying this a lot, and David's not a big sour guy, but
I am really enjoying this one. This is up my alley as far as sours go.
Yeah, I've always said this is a perfect beer as a beginner, you know, for sours. I think it's a great way to go. Now, Jim, he's got the junk. He got the good pour off the bottom. And what'd that do?
Yeah, it looks like a New England style IPA. It's all cloudy and smells amazing.
I sniffed it and I was ready to steal his glass. That's how good it was. I mean, it was just this huge apricot hit that went in at that point.
A little bit more funk on the flavor because of it too.
I bet. Thank you, Rich. Yeah, this is fun. This is a winner. All right, we're going to do our best to give it some numbers. And Jim and I are going to start off. We'll do the style on this one. So as far as Berliner Weisses go, what do you think as far as a rating?
I'm thinking it's a high B, maybe. I'm going to give it 88.
I'm going to go higher for style. I think for style, this is a 92 for me. It doesn't completely follow the style. It could be more effervescent. But I don't know, man. The apricot on there, it was just that light lemon. It's not super tart. No. It's just a light tart. Good sweetness. I think The only reason I don't give it a higher score because it doesn't follow the style perfectly. But man, this I think it's a beauty. All right, what about overall?
So overall, I'm going up for sure. I really dig it. I'm giving it a 94, no problem. Especially on a 96-degree day like this. It's
I'm pretty much where Jim is on this one. Overall, I just dig on it, and yeah, it's perfect for this weather. I'm going to go 93.
You know, I'm not familiar with the style of beer at all, so I have a hard time rating it, but I would definitely pick up a bottle or two of this in the store and serve it, so I'd definitely get this one again.
Here it is again. It's the Apricot Vista. It's a Berliner Weiss from Schell Brewing out of New Ulm, Minnesota. Man, this is a beauty. If you can get one, I'd say grab it. They've got a whole series of wonderful Berliner Weiss. If you like that style, grab one. If you haven't tried it, try one for sure. So this is Kevin.
and Jim.
And Dave.
And we're just saying life is too short
To drink cheap beer.
And we'll see you
on the next beer review. Cheers.
Cheers.